Channel switched.
Hello.
Hey Matt, how's it going?
Good. Does one of you have TACPAC object cachings on by any chance?
I know, I just got a big hit myself.
Yeah, it seems like something lots loaded. I don't know if I couldn't see who's joined because I'm on night vision at the minute, so I couldn't see the green bar. But I think someone who's just joined might have TACPAC object caching on, and it's caused that.
Okay.
I just came on. I can come back out and check mine and see.
Yeah, it might be worth it. It's just because it causes a big hit.
It's only a one-time hit, though, right?
Yeah, but what it does, it overloads the server, and it can start causing issues on the server because it puts our objects on the server.
User joined your channel.
Yep, sorry about that. I'll come out and check mine and see.
Okay. So I only noticed because I was tucked neatly behind the tanker.
You shouldn't
problem.
be.
Let me check and see.
That's like a. Well, Rex, you can come on in. We'll just see if we have that problem.
Okay, yeah, mine's loading right now.
I don't usually get a hit when people join the server, so.
Don't you feel special now?
No. I was nicely taking fuel over the Atlantic. Next thing I know, it got pretty hard.
I'll come out just a second. Okay, leaving right now.
Where are you guys flying?
Getting set up for the carrier.
Okay.
Shark, is that on the TACPAC manager then? Objects caching?
I believe so, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, it's, I think it's a tick box. Just needs to be unchecked.
Which one you got the tick? Just to.
I think there's three options. There's multiplayer, single player and multiplayer, or never. You want never.
Okay, we'll do. Just a second, I'm checking right now.
Okay. It might not be that. It might just be a random hit.
Well, I got it too. I was already in, and I got it big time.
Yeah, inhibit TACPAC object creation. Mine's never.
Might be you refueling over to you now.
Okay.
Yep, I'm good to go here.
Okay, cool.
Were you was it checked or unchecked?
Mine was a check never.
Yeah, okay.
Strange. I don't think it should have been my refueling because I've had it out for 10 minutes.
I was just joking.
So it says here, inhibit TACPAC object creation, object caching. It's never. That's the way it should be then. Okay, cool.
Yeah. Oh, that's
Come
strange.
back out. Okay, come reloading up again here, Shark.
Someone just joined.
That's Winger.
Swinger.
Yeah, no.
That's the first time he's joined.
Yeah, no hit. I'm just monitoring. I can't see who's joined because I've got the TACPAC night vision on at the minute. Refueling.
I'll be in about 2 minutes here.
We'll see.
I'll let you know when I come in and see if it's me for some reason.
It might just be a object replacement because I've got this. Are you flying the Superbug or no?
Yeah, just a superbug.
Yeah, maybe it's just you've got a different paint, so it's replacing it with one that's causing me issues. I don't know. Cause I've got the Superbug, but I haven't got all the squadron paints for everyone.
Okay, I'm coming in just the next 30 seconds here.
Cool.
Okay, joining right now. Let me know if it impacts anything.
I'll let you know.
coming in right now.
It was SQ117. Or SG, I guess that's what's been Stephen Garrett.
Yeah, that's Stephen Garrett.
Could it, see, I guess since Mac already had it set to never, it could have been him down there?
I'm coming in right now.
I just showed.
Any hits?
No, it's all good this time, I think.
Yeah, but nothing's changed. Oh, I'm starting to see some.
So Tech Pack is caching objects. Please wait.
Oh, so it must be on then. It shouldn't do that. Strange. Even though you've got it selected to never, it's still doing it.
Yeah, did you guys get a frame hit there?
I didn't that time, but it probably won't the second time round because it's already done it on our ends and we haven't disconnected.
Yeah, was your inhibit Tech Pack creation unchecked there, Matt?
It was put as never.
Yeah, but the one above it, was it unchecked? There's an inhibit Tech Pack creation.
Let me check and see. I'll come out again and check it. So
that's all. That's all. We're fine. This is
no, it's okay. I'm also getting it resolved right now. No big deal.
Or maybe it's, mine's unchecked, but I didn't get a catch thing, so waiting catch.
Yep, I'll check it really fast. Not a worry here.
Me causing problems. Sorry.
No, it's. I'm glad you did because otherwise it just would impact other flights. So I'm also get it resolved right now.
Rex, have you got your CCP already?
No, I joined the server, and then it said the aircraft is way up in the air, and we need to put you down, where you want to be, but it just keeps running. It doesn't give me the option to close out the box and go back to world and set my location on the ground.
Uh-oh.
And that's the first time I've seen that.
Oh my. Well.
Okay, it just now did it, so.
Okay. So you're on the ground now?
Well, I'm in the air right now, but I'm going to go to the ground.
Okay.
So Shark, the inhibit Tech Pack object creation, that is not checked, that box.
Yeah, mine's not checked.
Underneath it says object caching never, SP only.
I got that.
Yeah, so mine's never, so yeah.
So yours is the same, so.
See if you can change it to single player and then change it to never, because that'll trigger you to be able to press save at the bottom.
Okay, gotcha.
See if it's just not saved the setting. I don't know if it requires a sim restart though.
Well, I'll put it back to never and then resave it, and then next time we'll just double check it and see.
Yeah.
So coming on, there shouldn't be that Tech Pack object catching.
Yeah, it shouldn't say that.
So I should probably check that box in where it says inhibit Tech Pack object creation.
But mine's not checked. And I don't
no, that wants to be unchecked, or else you won't get any Tech Pack objects.
Gotcha. Okay.
At all.
We'll give it a try here and see. Okay, come back in again.
I may have to leave you guys here. I understand we've got some company that's decided to come over and visit us from Atlanta. So.
Oh dear. How much time you got? Can you go ahead and try?
Well,
the,
I'm going to wait as long as I can here until they holler at me. They haven't hit the door yet, so.
Okay. Go ahead and open up your CCP.
I'll leave you guys in peace. Enjoy.
I've just about got the engine started.
Channel switched. User joined your channel.
Hello.
Hi. What are you up to?
Flying 135. Just looking at the Wilco A400M. It's got a FMC, but it's not even worth having because the rest of the cockpit's dog shit. And the flight dynamics probably dog shit too.
You stick with what we got to be know for now.
Yeah, I think so. Just looking at the Wilco A330, see what it looks like. I don't know if it's got a FMC. Oh, it does. It's pretty much the same FMC as what we've already got in the 330.
Do you mean you're looking at the black box 330?
No, I'm looking at the 380, sorry. Need aerosoft to hurry the fuck up. It's getting ridiculous now, isn't it? It's been like 3 years nearly. Here you go, Airsoft Airbus 2018 edition. That's the that's see look, release expected 2016, so it's 2 years after that. People are just gonna not wait any longer. Surprised there's not been someone else who just developed one quicker.
Problem is, though, developers don't like to try and tread on each other's feet, do they?
Why the fuck not? They're taking that long. I'm using our Super Cruise. Also, we like to call it.
What, on the Typhoon?
No, the F35.
How long you got left to go?
2 hours 22, not including 2 refuels. So about 2.5, nearly 3 hours.
Oh, my uncle said...
What?
I was just getting text messages up. He's got an M92 that he's selling for £80 with 2 magazines and it's still boxed.
Send us a picture.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for him to send the picture. He said he's going to do that.
I've got an M92 already, that's the thing though. At least Ian seems keen. Need to use that and get the actual training package done so that he's signed off. Need Steve to do his Eurofighter check ride so he can be signed off. Unless you want to sign him off. You flew him with him the other night, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
I'll leave it up to you. If you think he's doesn't need a check ride, let me know. But if or would a check ride be beneficial? It's up to you.
I think the check ride would be beneficial. You know, just because it gives him some more time in the aircraft flying it, and let's see how he copes doing it by himself. He did say to me, obviously, I went through air to ground with him again, because he did say, because it's been a while since he last flown, but he kind of, wouldn't say forgot, but he just needed a little refresher, shall we say.
Okay. Hit target, yeah?
Yep, not a problem.
Cool.
Both with, you know, selecting the target manually and doing it with the coordinates.
Cool.
And free fall as well.
Not that we're going to use alpha phone ever.
I wanted to go over it just to be on the safe side, because as I said to Steve, I won't know what Matt tries to throw a curveball at you, so just prepare for everything.
Well, it probably won't be me. I'm trying to step back from instructing. So I've done enough of it. And you lot shouldn't be stepping in now. You flown with active sky yet?
I'm actually just going to do it now. That's what I was waiting to see how far away you was, because I was going to come and join up with you for you yesterday to Barbados.
Well, you can always jump in the Foon that's there now.
That's what I was planning to do.
Oh, okay.
You read my mind. Yeah, it'd be good, you know, because if we can get Charlie through, Ian through.
Well, Charlie hasn't done anything on the A400 yet, has he? But he is familiar with flying an Airbus.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's it. So he has done circuits and cockpit fam. So he just really needs a check ride. Doing a route.
Yeah.
He doesn't really need.
I'll show you in the process of how to do the GPS route and.
Because he flies the Airbus, so he's familiar with Airbus operations. Connor was talking to me earlier, saying that he thinks he might go for the KC-30 next, but I was like, unless, because he doesn't fly civvy much, unless you know how to fly an Airbus, I can't teach that from scratch. It's just too much. The KC-30, even in the OCU package, the OCU package states you have to be. I think it's, does it state? I think it's basically you need to know how to fly an Airbus and get familiarised on this. There's too much to teach for a plane like that.
Yeah, true.
And you've got to want to fly an Airbus properly to fly it. There, look, a basic knowledge of Airbus flying is required. Ground training includes route planning, cockpit fam if required, and pirate monitoring then. So it's hardly an OCU package. Have you flown the KC-30? Yeah, I've got you and Steve on pirate monitoring at the minute.
No, I haven't flown it yet myself, no. It's basically an Airbus with a slightly bigger body, slightly bigger wings, a few more power for engines,
feels a bit different.
A ton more fuel, a ton more packs. It'll take off a little bit faster, it'll land a little bit faster, but it does exactly the same fucking thing. It's an Airbus.
Could be useful if I get If you could do dual cockpit in all of them, it would be easy to convert all of them. But because you can't do it in the KC-30, pretty much once you get airborne, you've got to be able to come back down on your own. Same with the A400. C-17, you can do dual cockpit, so if it's not going well, you can take over and land it.
Hopefully that'll be the case as well when the SF comes out. Well, it will be the case, won't it, really?
But yeah, when that comes out, it'll be dual cockpit, so great.
User joined your channel.
Hi Ian, you pressed the wrong button, press button marks.
User disconnected from your channel. User joined your channel.
Perfect. What's your plan, Ian?
Just gonna pop back up from Walton back up to Aussie.
You low level, are you?
Yeah, I will be looking at the weather on the way up there. Yeah, below level.
Nice.
Matt,
What?
have you tried the terrain following on the A400s?
Yeah, it's not great. It's not reactive enough.
Fair enough.
You're better off terrain following using your eyes.
Oh, that's different. The sun's actually rising this time, not setting.
Which server are you on?
I've been to 12.
I'm guessing I'm on the mass UTC 12. Must be.
Yeah, you must be on the -12. I've told Mike that the servers are both out, because this one's 3 hours too fast. The UTC.
Right.
How are you finding the Typhoon?
Yeah, it's good fun. It's a bit different from the T6 site, but I'm getting the hang of it.
Bit. In fact, it will do about 6 times the T6's speed for a start.
The other thing I had a bit of an issue with on the way down from Lozzie was the autopilot. Even though I had GPS selected, nav and the autopilot switched on, it wasn't following the track.
Did you click track or did you click nav? As in on the autopilot bar, you need to click TRK for it to follow the nav track.
Ah, right, oh.
Yeah,
That's the reason why I didn't follow them.
Not sure what the nav button does, if I'm honest.
That's probably for your VORs and stuff then, huh?
Yeah. Back in a minute.
Copy.
Bitch and Betty's just being at me. MAS not live.
So did you say MAS?
Yeah, the cockpit started shouting at me. MAS not live.
I'm back.
I'm just trying to find where that is in the cockpit standby.
What's that?
MAS not live.
By your left hand thigh. You not just press Control Shift R? That's what we do.
Ah, yeah, I forgot to do that.
If you press Control Shift R, it gets it in a state that you can then carry on from.
Alright, that's clear now. Just the other thing that's on now is my parking brake. The rest of it's good to go.
Just as a note, we don't take off on full afterburner unless we need to for operational reasons. Take off full
No.
military. Full military, which is 98% in the middle.
Yeah, that's what I've been putting them at.
Right, cool. Right, we'll do an engine reset and descend for our second refuel.
Are you speeding all the way, Matt? Or are you just sitting at 0.9?
Am I what?
I said, are you full whacking it all the way, or are you going
Yeah,
0.9?
I'll be going fast as I can, but taking fuel. Probably this refuel. And I'll probably get one more before I get to Barbados.
Do you think it's a good time to depart, Matt?
Alright, say again, sorry. I was just finishing my refuel.
No, that's cool, Matt. I was just saying when's the best time to depart.
Say again?
When's the best time for me to depart?
I'd say I'm probably a third of the way. You probably want to depart either to meet me at my last refuel or after my last refuel, I guess.
Yeah, cool. Let me know when you're close to that point, then and I'll get myself
Okay.
over.
Headset's coming off. Shout if you need.
User joined your channel.
On you right?
Yeah, not bad, you mate.
Yeah, mate, not too bad. Thanks.
Shout me.
But
No,
hi.
Connor's just joined.
Connor's just joined. Oh, hello.
Don't sound too pleased.
A fucking idiot.
Betland.
What are you doing?
Gonna do what you said.
Take a 35 up here.
Hmm.
I mean, Steve's got at least another hour before he's going to have to launch to find me, so If you speak to him nicely, he might take you on a sortie.
I'm going to try and drop some bombs first. I ain't done it in about 2 years. I've missed it.
You get taught to do that.
I think I know how to do it, mate, to be fair.
Alright. You realise you have to pass the check ride though?
Yeah.
Okay.
Obviously.
So if you're like even a little bit confused or need to ask or figure out what to do, you won't pass that.
Yeah.
Okay. All I'm thinking is you flew the other one. You flew the freeway version, and it's different.
Hmm.
Right, headsup's coming off again. Talk to you soon.
What have you been up to, Connor, this weekend?
Fuck all, mate, you.
Yeah, same.
One of those weekends where you just do out and relax, really.
Oh yeah, well deserved one as well. You a Liverpool supporter, Connor?
I am, yeah. About you?
Yeah, the same.
Oh, good. I thought he was going to say that he's a mank or something.
Oh no, I saw that. No, I'm not aware.
Quick question on my HUD.
Yes.
It's showing up an air-to-surface target for some reason.
Do you have a waypoint set by any chance?
I've got a flight plan, but nothing for targeting.
No, that box will be for the waypoint you're heading to. That's not actually necessarily a target, unless you're in an actual air-to-surface or air-to-ground modes. Sorry, air-to-air mode or air-to-surface modes. You won't have any targets appear.
Air-to-surface isn't on. Air-to-air's not on. I'm in nav mode.
Yeah, that should be the case then. That'd just be the waypoint that you're heading to.
Okay, look.
Yeah, boy, didn't we get lucky on Saturday?
Oh yeah, just a bit. I was expecting a loss, to be fair.
Just as unpredictable as we was for last season.
Yeah, definitely. It's just our defence, isn't it? I mean, every time we're not gonna win up the season with defence like that, to be honest.
Nah, of course not.
I don't know why people think we will, but well, our own fans think we will, don't we? But they're a bit too. It's prefer they had a bit deluded, because I mean, you can't keep leads, you can score goals, but.
Just to quickly jump in, lads. Sorry to disturb you.
That's right.
Air to service target. It's actually about 20 degrees to the left of my track.
I mean, if it's the case that you just are TBing back from doing air to ground practice.
No, this is the first time I've been over this way.
Not too sure. If not, ask, send a message to Matt. He might know.
Oh well, yeah. I've just jumped off my track now. I'm gonna have a fly over, see what it is.
Fair enough.
On the little display under the hood, it says air to surface target heading 322, 560 nautical miles ahead.
Yeah, if that's the case, then just ignore it. There's not really a way to switch off the targets if I can't remember.
Got me a bit worried for a minute. I thought somebody else had jumped onto the server and decided they were going to start tracking me.
I hope that's not the case.
I'm not. If it was someone tracking me from that range, it'd really be like an airwax or a ship or something. Well, whatever it is, I'm flying away from it, and its distance is getting closer. It's now on 551.
Strange, I couldn't tell you.
Must have had enough fuel, I'll go and find out what it is.
I mean, it could be the case that someone else is on your server and chasing you down, but I don't know because we're on different servers.
Well, it seems to be holding at 540 nautical miles. Oh, spoke too soon. $530.
Steve, do you know how to find out the RP of the multiplayer session?
The IP, so to say.
Yeah, because I'm trying to use Fsx at war.
Which server are you looking for? The UTC or UTC 12?
Just UTC.
Yeah. Normally you can find it in if you open up TACPack Manager and go to multiplayer sessions. I've got it opened here. If you give me a second, stand by. Ready?
1 second. Yep, ready.
167.
Yep.
114.
Yep.
62.
Yep.
223.
Cheers.
No problem.
Steve, you should start streaming. You streamed your other game, didn't you? So you got it set up.
Yeah. It could do.
It's up to you. What's our weather looking like? We'll look on the map.
Not too shabby. How you looking?
Okay.
How you looking in the fight?
Hour and 25, but I've got to do another refuel. It's going to be more like an hour and 40.
Okay.
Till I land that. Who keeps transmitting? It's Connor, innit? Connor, you got voice activation on?
Sorry.
Bitch.
Not bad.
Steve, if you've got enough fuel to hang around a bit, you might want to head for waypoint Lima Echo Sierra Uniform Delta, maybe?
So Lima Sierra.
No. Lima Echo Sierra Uniform Delta.
Lima Echo Sierra Uniform Delta.
Yeah. Oh wow, I'm just passing to the south, what are we? Southeast of a hurricane. And then there's another hurricane that's off the coast, well, quite a way off the coast of Florida. It's the one that's just passed. I don't know what this other one is over here. It's like it's circled back round. Seen the difference of active sky yet, Steve?
Oh yeah.
See the difference it makes, yeah.
Yeah, it does.
It's more immersive than 2012, isn't it?
Yeah.
So who's actually got it? I've got 2000. I think all of us four have got 2016. Have we not?
I've got it.
Was that a yes, Ian?
Yeah.
So all of us have. Nigel hasn't got anything to use as a freeware, and then Steven's got Active Sky Next, which is as good as. The options are pretty much the same. Who else we got? Charlie, I don't know what he uses, don't think he has anything. Charlie's quite new to flight sim in general, I think he's got about 100 hours on VATSIM. So I don't think he's got a lot in the way of extras. I've accumulated extras over years.
Yeah, I know. Don't we all know?
You heading for that fix, yeah?
Negative.
Okay, just checking because you aren't going in the right direction.
Yeah, no. I was searching the GPS, but we wouldn't find it. So I'm just sitting, patrolling around Barbados airspace waiting for you.
Right.
As soon as I see you, I'll quickly
Have you updated your air rack recently on Fsx itself?
I think it's about 2 months old.
That shouldn't affect it that much. I think it's pretty. Try 1 Alpha 56 November.
Negative.
Try 2155 November.
Negative.
That's just default GPS. I don't know if in flight sim it default has the lat longs. Because that's all they are, the latitude, longitudes. I don't know if Fsx has them by default.
Clearly not.
No.
I'm just gonna come off in City 17 and mess about instead.
What, in Barbados?
Mm.
Okay, cool. Steve can escort you around, I guess. I can give you a short distance task if you want.
Nah, cut the ass now.
Okay.
Right, I've got... I don't have any plans for tomorrow, so...
You got what?
But I'm off holiday tomorrow, so we don't have any plans at the moment.
Do you want a task for tomorrow?
And yeah.
Have you got 9 hours? Because I need to start sending aircraft, as in the C-17 and the Voyagers, back north for resupply ready. Because we ain't going to have enough. Because I want 10 pallets and 60 packs on every single location.
Yeah.
At the minute we don't have the stores down here. So after the initial deployment, A400s are going to stay in theatre, C-17s and Voyagers are going to go back home, and then only return with loads, useful loads. Back in a sec, in-flight dump.
Raising 9 finals 1-0.
Shit complete.
Thank you for sharing that wonderful piece of news.
No problems. Leave a nice little baggie for the techies to open.
Oh.
We don't all get the privilege of having toilet on board, Connor. Why are you trying to find the server IP?
Don't matter now, so I was going to use it for F6 as well.
Huh? You don't need it.
Oh, why can you just collect the client?
Right. No, yeah. What are you on? I'm not on about CCP. Fsx at War, as in the program Fsx at War, not Fsx at War CCP. They're both. You don't. Yeah, you don't need the. You don't need the server IP for either of them. But we've got a mission for Fsx at War, which gives us targets at Hull Beach and Tane for practice. You'll find out when you do the training. Oh.
No.
Shouldn't have ever left us, Connor. You'd be up to date. Just saying.
Don't leave me, I just don't make it anymore.
No, you did leave.
No, I didn't.
Alright, you were pushed because you weren't filling your hours.
You pushed me out, mate, that's what it was.
Yeah, I pushed about 5 people out this year for the same reason. Well, probably more than that if you count the people who join, never make contact, and then I threw them out about a month later. We like the keen ones, Ian. We like the keen ones.
I'm just scared Ian off now, to be fair, mate.
You just what?
I'm just scared Ian off now.
No, I don't. He loves it. He's gagging for it. I only wish we could operate on Vatsim. At least for the transport flights, to add a bit more of stuff to do.
Yeah, people who've got a tap pack installed and flying on Vatsim in the GAs, they don't like tap pack.
Oh no, it doesn't work. TapPack doesn't translate over Vatsim. So it just causes the person who's flying with TapPack enabled problems. You can always disable it just to fly on Vatsim.
That's what I mean, it doesn't like me.
No. See, I use a completely separate sim for Vatsim. I use P3D for Vatsim. Same as Steve, so my two worlds are separated because they're different sims.
That's me shut down at Lozzie, I'm gonna file a pirate now.
I've signed you off general handling, by the way. Your next sortie will be TACPAC intro, and then you can either mix in air to ground or air to air weapons with that. And then you'll have a sortie that does air to ground or air to air, whichever you haven't done, which you can mix in AAR with. Then you'll possibly have a consolidation flight followed by a check ride.
Cool.
So it's not, if you got like 4 more sorties and you'll be signed off. Then you get 20 hours on, once you got 20 hours on Typhoon, after training, you can choose your next. What are you choosing, Connor?
I don't know, mate, I can't actually make my mind up.
Oh, because I won't accept a pirate till you've made that choice.
What, even a C-17?
I'll accept your C-17, obviously, because you're qualled. But if you submit a Eurofire pirate, I won't accept it. If you submit an F35, I will accept it because you've flown F35, so you're automatically general handling signed off. So if you do an F35, I assume that's what you're sticking to.
We'll see.
Cool. But you've not actually flown the Typhoon, have you?
Not Dino's, no. I was literally last time I was on, we was all gagging for it, waiting for it.
Ah. We've been gagging on it since. What the hell?
When I left, I thought it was never going to happen.
Why is your revenue minus 32 grand?
Ew.
Ian's PyRep is just submitting. The revenue's coming up as minus 32 grand. Where the hell's that coming from? Let me have a look. Total fuel cost 30,000. How is oh, that's why. I know why. It's right. It's because you're going to a data you're going from an airfield, not in the database. So it defaults at 6.5 pounds per pound of fuel. I've changed that now. Changed it to 0.87.
Well done.
Yeah, gonna say, Jesus.
Afterburner all the way.
Even then, unless you've done 3 refuels, you ain't gonna burn that much. That's what's good about AAR. You do it just before you land and top your tanks up. With the fuel registers is not much. I got the videos on my YouTube now from flying out to meet Stephen earlier on. Looks quite cool. It's definitely a thing we can use. So I reset the crew room stats by submitting a pirate with all the money filled out. It's gone to revenue 0 and now it's not moving up or down. I don't know if it's because we're in positive or what. Might be because we're in positive because all the transport flights are actually gaining us money. So unless we're burning shitloads of fuel on fighter jets and not earning anything on them. But then surely it'd be in the green. Yeah, that's what's confusing because it goes up and down. I don't know. Oh, what award did... Oh, I'm going to go for awards. While I'm crew... Oh, I'll do it actually when I finish this next fuel. I'll go through the awards and see what we've got. Who I can give what. Time to reset and refuel.
Well, I've not crashed your £70 million plane yet, so...
That's alright. Your landings aren't actually that hard either. Thankfully.
Yeah, the other thing that's getting me with this Eurofight with the landings is that once you get in with the last 15-20 feet, you get the ground effect.
Yeah.
It tries to push you back up again.
You just have to predict it and counteract it, that's all we do.
Yeah.
It's predictable. You know it's going to happen, so you just have to, as it happens, put a little bit of nose down in, a little bit of nose forward pressure. Not necessarily put your nose down. A little bit of pressure. Fuck, where's my tanker? Oh, he's there. Oh no, that's the moon.
Oh yeah, piss fucked off.
Oh, I reckon I've overtaken him as I was slowing down. Definitely overtaking him, and
Too busy chatting and showing off.
yeah, where is he? There he is. Oh, now my speed got low. Bugger. Showing off.
Back in a minute.
Roger.
Where am I flying to tomorrow? Back to UK?
Yeah. It'll be an empty leg.
Wait.
So you'll be able to cruise a bit higher. You won't burn as much fuel. But do just use the normal fuel calculation.
Yeah.
You'll just end up with a bit more than the usual. Those people being up.
How far are you out, mate?
I'll talk to you in a minute, stand by.
You're talking to somebody.
back.
Welcome back.
Right, what was your question, Connor? Sorry, I was refueling.
I can't remember now.
Lol. Oh, you asked how far I was. Out, yeah.
Did I?
Yeah. The answer to that is I'm 800 miles out, but I can't give you a time yet. I'm climbing back to cruising speed.
Even though I can't use weapons yet, can I put external tanks on?
Yeah, definitely, yeah. External tanks we don't class as weapons, we just class them as external tanks. They are droppable, but obviously you can't drop them unless until you've done the weapons package. And we don't really, to be honest, we don't drop them. You only drop them in an emergency. Just like real life, they wouldn't jettison them for just because they're empty. They're not really used as what they were just originally back in the day used for, just dropping them once you're out of fuel. They're not as disposable.
Cost too bloody much.
Yeah, exactly. Dropping like 100 grand's worth of stuff or something. I don't really know how much they cost, but I'm guessing they're quite expensive.
Yes, when I was coming back on that leg back up to Aussie, I was picking up a air to surface target, but even though I was flying away from it, its distance was getting closer. So I thought,
and surface to air. Sometimes you'll pick up random radar splodges and it's just tac pack behaving funny.
ah, okay then. I had one on the way down to Wharton as well.
Yeah, it might just be a tac pack emitter or something. Yeah.
Well, that's just saved me a 500-mile trip.
What's that?
I was going to slap some externals on and fill them up and go and have a look, see what it was.
Ah.
Like I said.
For the UTC server, actually I think for both servers, that the actual server aircraft is at Gatwick.
Yeah, his little trike.
Yeah.
I was going over Fort William. I was going to follow the valley up to Lozzie. And, just before I got to Fort William, it came up on the display.
Alright.
There to surface target. And it started off at 561. By the time I got over Inverness, it was at 520, 22 or something like that. So it dropped from 60 to 20.
Distance wise?
Yeah.
Surprised you're picking up something that far away. Sounds glitch. Sounds like a glitch.
Now, I remember you saying yesterday when I was doing the skills check thing that a while back you had some Swiss guys come on and interceptors without telling you.
Oh yeah, they learned the hard way and then kept on cheating to come back. They kept on slewing themselves near us and then trying to attack us again. Eventually we just outran them. Got bored of shooting them.
Don't the Swiss use F-18s?
Yeah. Outran them.
Sweet.
I think 1.8 is their maximum, and they'll only ever get to that empty.
That's the joys about the F35, so the aircraft at which takes speed with full armament. But as soon as you do that, you've drank 3/4 of your fuel tank.
Yeah, it'll get to the speed. Well, the Typhoon will. Well, it'll get to about what? If you're totally full, you'll get to about 1.8.
I'm back.
Do some calculating once I'm at cruise. I might be able to make it without another refuel.
Whereabouts are you from, Ian?
Whereabouts?
Barrow in Furness in Cumbria originally, but now I live in Preston.
Ooh.
More northern than you, Connor.
Fellow northerner, yeah.
Who's getting sucked off? Oh, it's Connor doing the sucking off by the sounds of it. Oh, struggling for breath there.
Are you still streaming?
Yeah. What's your point, bitch? I think I just hit dead air because I was climbing and all of a sudden climb went to nothing. Strange.
Oh, got Connor popping up on my airtow radar now.
I've got 67 minutes of fuel remaining and 51 minutes to go. So I'm plus 15 minutes.
Target selected. M120 yards.
Do it. 23,000 feet.
I'm climbing.
Says your mum. Where are you heading for, Con?
Out.
Huh.
Given.
I'm probably going to take a refuel in about half an hour, top up to full, and then I've got diversion fuel and messing about fuel.
Well, fuck up on me if you want.
No, I don't want. No, I might.
That target I was picking up, the other place I could think of it's coming from, if that distance is around Iceland area.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe someone's put a SAM there and left it on server for now. I don't know. It'll disappear. Mike's going to do a server reset once it's empty, I think.
Cool.
Taking my headset off if you need me. Holla.
Yeah, it's definitely coming from Iceland area. I've just done a quick flight plan in order to use for the distances and all that. On the same heading that I was getting the reading from. It's definitely Iceland.
James.
I'm tempted. But at the same time, I don't fancy getting shot down.
Steve?
That's...
I didn't see in that picture. There's a scope in the middle.
Yes.
Is that taken?
No.
I want it.
What, the one with the rail attachment for it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't even see that in the picture
like
on my phone.
A red box sight to it as well.
Yeah, it's got rails on it, yeah.
Yeah, you can have it.
Thanks. So that's what? Gloves, holster, glasses, mesh, scope. Jason's got the
You
knife.
have it both glasses, yeah, and the mesh glasses.
If I can, yeah.
Yep, they're both yours then.
Just because, like, Lee didn't have glasses the other week, did he?
No.
So it's nice to have to give to people that need them. Because literally, all they need then.
I'll put it up on the offloader group so anybody that
Yeah.
needed stuff could claim for
Oh,
it.
this is it. As people come in drips and drabs now, I'll give them iPro. So the next person to come who's going to do it permanently but doesn't have iPro, give them iPro. Because worst comes to worst, people can use my guns and just buy. What I've said, what I'm happy with, is if people want to use my guns, fine. If you break it, you pay for it, and you buy me a bottle of BBs to use it for the day. I think that's a fair deal.
I think it's fair enough, yeah.
Yeah. And then I can give people iPro. Until they've got their own stuff, they'll be able to use my guns, but at least they'll have iPro, which is your minimum. And then that lower mesh mask will be good for a person. I want the gloves myself, though. I like the look of them.
Yeah, that's fine, mate.
Surprised you didn't want any of this. Or have you taken what you wanted?
I've got myself the sling. Smaller knee pads that actually fit me without sliding down.
Yeah.
I've got myself a belt. I took the belt. I'll obviously take the holographic sight for myself.
Yeah.
Or the red dot sight, like the hollow sight that you've got.
Yeah, it's nice.
Assuming it fits, but if not, then you can have it if you want.
As what, sir?
I said assuming it fits on my gun anyway.
Yeah, it will. So what else might he have, did you say?
He didn't say, he said he's going to have a look through and let me know.
Oh, okay. Yeah, M92, I've already got an M9. So unless it's like, to be honest now, I don't want another M9, I've got one.
Is that what it is? A pistol?
Yeah, M92 is a pistol, mate.
I might have it off him then.
Yeah, do it if he's got mags. Yeah, M92 is like my M9. It's an M9 basically. Back in a sec.
Then back in a bit.
I had 3 drop tanks on, and I went into my map, come back out my map, and my drop tanks have gone.
Are you in the air or are you in the grounds?
I'm on the ground.
Press shift forward, is still showing in your trackpad configurator.
No.
Yeah, you can always put it back on.
Yeah, Steve.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to try and slim down my kit I have to take on days. Just going to try and suss it out how I can do it. It'll be a vest plus rucksack, and I'm hoping I can get away with just that, plus obviously gun bags, because I can attach my vest to my rucksack and I can carry 2 gun bags. So I'm going to try and slim down what I actually bring on a game day. Radios I'm not going to bother bringing to Reading anymore. I don't think they're necessary, unless you want me to.
Nah, don't really need to do that.
Nah, they're more of a hassle than anything at Reading. They'll be alright for if we go to an event, like we did before. That actually worked, that was useful.
Yeah, that's true.
After my fix, I'm just inbound to, that I'm reaching in 4 minutes. Once I've turned and I'm on, I'll be heading sort of straight towards Barbados. I'll be putting a tanker in, taking fuel, and then just taking it easy. Come meet me if you want. Where's Connor headed to?
I don't know.
Connor, where are you?
I did say he'd be up there as soon as we done it as well.
Okay. You flying still, Ian?
Yeah, I'm still on Lozzie.
Oh, okay. So you're on nights tomorrow?
Yeah, I think so. It just depends what the boss guy says tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
Well, he's not ringing me till about 10:30, 11 o'clock, he said, once he gets his schedule in.
What, tonight?
Oh, tomorrow.
Oh, right, so you won't find out until then whether you're on nights?
Tomorrow morning I find out, yeah.
What the hell? That's so shit. So he's going to wake you up when you're supposed to be sleeping, if you're on nights, just to tell you you're on nights?
Yeah.
Fuck me, that's great organisation there. I mean, I'm on a static shift pattern, so I know that I've got tomorrow off, Tuesday off, Wednesday off, working Thursday night.
It's a new job, I just got the guy's phone number earlier on.
Oh, okay. Oh, what, so it's like brand new?
Yeah.
Oh, do you work for yourself then? You subcontract?
I was agency for a while, but they took the piss.
Oh, okay.
So we parted ways.
Oh, fair. I know what I'm going to do when I have to leave.
What's your trade?
Mover. I could quite easily get a job as an air dispatcher at Civvy Airport, but I don't think I want to do the same thing out of the Air Force.
Why don't you become an air traffic controller, Matt?
No. No thanks.
Tons of fucking money doing it.
Yeah, tons of money, tons of responsibility, shitty, horrible job. It's not something
really?
Oh yeah, alright. The pressures of the job. And the tempo of it as well.
Yeah, but you don't like work for hours on end. You like you do
yeah, I know you
half
do.
an hour on the radios and you get 15 minutes off.
Yeah, I don't think I'd like that.
Fair enough.
Probably just buy myself a van and just be like City Sprint or something. Don't know. Well, I hope to not leave until I'm 55. Then I get my pension straight away, and I'll have a whacking great pension if I leave at 55. Well, enough to not need to work, basically. Because by then I'd have a house paid off and everything. It's 29 years away, so you know, hopefully I'll be alright.
Yeah, I'm sure you shouldn't be too bad.
Hopefully last refuel now.
Right, for some reason I can't start these bloody engines.
Got your starters on the right.
Yeah, the throttles are right down to start.
No, I mean on your starters on the right. Engine start switch. Steve, you're in it, help him out. I can't do it without looking. Plus I'm about to refuel.
What are you looking for, Ian, today?
It's the button next to the APU switch, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. And if you have it selected facing towards the nose, that's engine's on or engine start.
Yeah, that's on. APU's on. All my batteries are on. Generators are on.
Press shift, control shift.
How long have you been sat there? I'm wondering if your batteries might be flat.
I just turned them back on.
Oh, okay.
I have a habit from my old PPL days to turn the avionics and that stuff off, and then the engine, and then the batteries.
Got 300 miles to Barbados, Steve.
Yeah, copy that. I'm just about to take fuel and come up and meet you.
I've definitely got enough fuel, 7,412 kilograms.
Are you flying in Plan G? Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright. So we've got all the airspaces and that uploaded and labelled, like database thing.
Yeah, I did that when I first installed it. It asked you to Fsx database.
Yeah. Have you got all the boxes ticked so you can see all the airspaces and that? It's quite useful for seeing where airspaces are at least. It's good for VFR flight on VATSIM, I know that, because it shows you lower airspace.
On the map tab.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got pretty much all of them ticked.
Do you want to do training tomorrow, Connor, or not? Or are you just going to do C17?
I don't know, mate. I reckon might be like one of the last chances I'll have to do a long flight this week.
Well, that's fine, because there ain't that many coming up.
Yeah, well, I'm just thinking once get out of the way tomorrow, and then I don't know what sort of opportunities I'll have to do, like other like long flights sort of thing.
Well, if you've got the time to do a long flight, that means you've got the time to do training instead, haven't you?
But yeah, that's what I mean. But I mean, if you want the long flight doing, I don't mind doing it. But that's the only chance I'll have to do a long flight this week.
Why don't we do training? You gonna start on the F35?
I don't know.
We can go through the KC30 if you're desperate to fly that, but it will it'll be a step-by-step thing.
I don't know, to be honest.
I just think because you've got experience on the F35, it won't be as hard to teach as it'll take less time.
Yeah.
And you can get another aircraft ticked off.
I'll have a think overnight.
What? See what you dream of. Refuel complete.
I'll just go off like what time I wake up. If I wake up at like 8 or 9, I'll do the long flights, do you know what I mean? But if I wake up at like between 10 and 12 or something, I'll do a training flight for it.
I only need to know because if you're not going to do anything that I need to be involved with, I'll move the A400 or the other Typhoon.
Yeah.
Because I know Nigel's on tomorrow, so I can always fly with him in the Typhoon while he flies the A400.
But I'll do the long flight because I might be able to jump on during the week for like training when I get when I don't, you know, only have like hour to or 2 hour slots.
Alright. I'll set one up here in a bit. To be honest, it's just return one of the C17 frames. I'm not even going to set a tasking because it's not really a tasking, just return a C17.
There's no payload, right? Don't really mind, is it?
No, no payload, so it's going to be 170,000 pounds worth of fuel burnt anyway.
Might be an expensive one.
It's alright, we've actually made quite a bit on the flights we've done because people are doing them in hops. If you do them in 2 hops, each hop earns sort of 60 grand, so
Mm.
Just climbing and speeding up again, Steve.
Yeah, me to it and just.
Where are you flying, Connor? What are you doing?
Just to the west of Barbados. I'm just circling like Steve is.
Oh, okay. You're just clocking hours then, that's what you're telling me.
Pretty much.
Alright. That's why you want to be a tanker, so you can claim you just fucking... You're on station for fuel for 8 hours.
No, I'm not. It's just...
yeah. You're like me, you're an hour hoarder.
No, I'm not. I just...
You are.
No, the reason I did
you
was
are.
because I see 17. Was just because I didn't know what times it'd be on. And obviously, if you're not on loads and there's other people, and there's no point really flying fighter, is there? Exactly, mate. Clever thinking.
It's unusual for a northerner to think like that.
Huh.
Go on Ian, chip in. It's us southerners against you northerners.
Do you know something? I wasn't even listening. I was trying to figure out this bloody G-plan.
What weapons you carrying, Steve?
I have 14 120s and 4 Sunblenders.
And 3 tanks, nice.
And 3 tanks.
So, why is your tail number not coming up? It says EF.
I don't know, I have set tail number to EJ 9 months away.
Oh, what have you set your call sign to?
That's probably it.
Oh, schoolboy.
What height are you flying at?
Fly over 400.
Cool.
Strange that for some reason I can't start this plane up.
Go on, team viewer. Just need your password.
2351.
Look down the right hand side for us. Look at the front. That's why you ain't got fuel pumps on. Look down right hand side. Stop there. Look on left hand side. Can we look at main panel? Can we look at engine panel? Strange. You press Control Shift R, yeah?
Yeah, press that. Yeah, the only thing that clicked on was the radar.
It's really strange. I don't know, it's like something's gone wrong between you loading in and... Because you've been sat there a while, haven't you?
Yeah, well, it was all working fine until I went into my map to make a quick flight plan up, and then I came back to it. I had no external tanks on, and I couldn't start my plane up.
Sounds like something's happened because you sat there for so long.
Yeah, probably. Also have to reselect it again.
Yeah, just reload in. You've made your flight plan, so you can just load that now anyway. Connor hasn't selected his call sign properly either.
Aircraft Eurofighter Typhoon Swiss Air Force substituted. Ah, Swiss one.
What do you say, Connor?
So that's sort of semi-loaded with the F35 and I forgot to change it back.
Oh no, it saves in the aircraft config. The call sign and tail number that you've used before. It just means you've never put it in. Naughty boy. Oh my god, there's a ridiculous amount of tapback objects hanging around Barbados because you two have taken off from there. Razor 3 gives someone clear join.
Free copies.
Gibbs one's heading 245 Mach 1.56.
Gotcha.
descending in, Connor?
Well, I thought if you're going to farm it, I'll have to, because obviously I was cruising at 1,000, but that's like Mach 0.6 to me, so...
Huh? Mach 0.6?
I thought at best. You know, 0.6 in my bed.
Yeah, I know. That's fucking slow as fuck. You can go way faster than that.
Don't want to though.
Okay. We were gonna come visit you, but if you start descending in, that would be great.
I want to go to 32,000.
Oh, okay.
Why do you want me to go lower?
Well, I thought you were gonna go into land, or we were gonna follow you in. Or are you staying on round Barbados?
Exactly, now I'll come in, but I'll just send to 20,000 for now then.
I'm gonna do a couple of circuits.
Yeah?
If you fancy if anyone's staying on, stay in the circuit.
I'll do a few circuits if you want.
Get the circuit with some crafting for once. Run and break. Run and break led by you, Con. I want to see flares.
Flares at a running break?
Yeah, always.
Forgotten the button, is it just F?
It's just F, mate. As long as you're in the
I'll
cockpit.
try it now.
I know if it works.
Oh, yeah?
I'm pretty sure I installed it to you. I know if it works because we'll get a load of objects appear. You tried it?
Yeah.
Work, yeah?
Mhm.
Yeah, it only works if you're in the cockpit for some reason on yours.
Yeah, I've done it.
Cool. You'll turn right and head in. We'll intercept on.
I took off on 09.
Second?
I took off on 09 by the way, so it'll probably still be active.
Yeah, no, it is active, I think.
Yeah, I'll just be back in a set and then I will do.
.140 knots. No precipitation, visibility unlimited, few clouds at 1200, temperatures 28, QNH 103. Getting beeped out here like fuck. I probably should turn my formation lights on for you now. My headset keeps connecting and disconnecting.
That's annoying.
It's because it's on Bluetooth. I think it's either because it's been on for a while so it's quite warm, or it's because this thing's reporting battery wrong. So after a while of random charges on this, if I don't let it go all the way down and completely run out and then fully charge it, it goes funny. It sort of resets itself for its charge levels.
Okay.
So every now and then I have to just let it drain completely and then plug it in to charge it up. It resets how much it can charge. So sometimes it reports the wrong charge level. But Connor 20 miles.
Yeah, it could be.
Visual on his lights as well. It's quite cool. Ascot 7 Gibson flight joining you right wing.
Okay, I'm going to turn round pretty much.
What direction turn you doing?
Initially a 360, you're going to turn ahead in 244.
Left or right?
Right.
Oh, you'll be turning into us then. Okay. Steve, go manual.
Pleasure.
Slowing.
I'm getting a bit concerned.
Why?
I'm getting the SAM tracking noise.
No, don't worry. It's just because we've got radars on.
Oh, that's it.
Seeing that. Having visual.
Copy.
Speed's idle at the minute. Sorry, throttle's idle at the moment. It's Just coming around town. Speed check on her.
230 knots, no.
Sorry?
230 knots at the moment.
Roger, altitude.
Descending down to 20,000, currently at 36.
Roger, throttle's coming on. Still turning for him. Oh, did you not stay with me then? Steve.
No, you accelerated away from me. So I caught up to you. So
Accelerated away from you. Slowing down.
Putting down 2,000 feet per minute.
Roger. I'll take right wing, Steve.
Roger, I'll take left.
Have you?
Yeah, visuals anymore. Well, I don't have.
What's your height?
It is 34, well, 35.
Yeah, Roger. We are closing.
240, 50 now. I've accelerated for you.
It's alright. Do whatever you need to do. We'll stay with you. Where you at, Steve? Just trying to look for you.
I'm just off to 7 o'clock position, slightly low, coming to join you. What's your final approach speed, Connor?
About 130.
About or is?
Is.
Okay.
Bye.
Just wondering how slow we're going to have to fly. I've got
What are you gonna
10.6 tank fuel.
Why don't you two go like echelon left on the brake or something and brake first?
No, I'm gonna watch you brake. I'm gonna brake last.
Really?
The old stream. Give them something to watch.
Who's going up on the left?
No. I'm behind you, coming up right. And then Steve's a little way behind me. Catch up, Steve. Got your formation lights on, Con?
I have.
Good. God, there's so many lights on your aeroplane. You got your landing lights on still?
Nope.
Taxi lights?
Nope.
Okay, cool.
Let's check a few flares out, just for your visual pleasure.
Yeah, go on. Just a couple.
Ready?
Yeah, go on. I'm always ready.
See it?
Yeah, seen. It's alright, it takes a little while to see them.
Chuck an angel, man.
Chuck a few more out. There you go. Nice. And we are in formation. Speed check.
About 260.
It's not like in these abouts. What's your speed?
260.
What's your heading base, by the way?
243.
Okay.
Shouldn't ever be unsure of your indicated airspeed, Connor. And I'm on your right. Just past slightly. I'll come back. You got me?
I have you.
right, it's because I came in hot. Because it felt like you were
Prefer
travelling a bit
you're
faster.
there because I can see you.
I ain't wasting a missile on you, we ain't got enough here. We're not bringing any extra down. Only got what the aeroplanes have carried with them. Hopefully we won't have to use anything.
Unless you have to take out some pirates.
That's right, speed check.
260.
Okay.
About.
You got a tailwind of 14 knots?
Yep.
Cool. I think we've all got the same setting on active sky. I'm running the same active sky, so should be the same.
Wait.
Bloody hell, surprised you're not descending more though. Not that far away, are we?
Nice chill descent, mate.
Alright, funny. I'll speed your descent up with an aim 9. Oh, look at that, that's nice, that's nice. Right window, right window.
Oh. Funny because you're not even like that late in the, you're like in the right above window, so it's a different.
Yeah, I was slightly high. Oh, Steve's here. Hello, Stevie.
Howdy.
I haven't got your formation lights on, Connor. I got Steve's.
They are on.
Just turn them. Oh, how have you turned your lights on?
Manually?
Yeah, with switches, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Maybe it's just I can't see them in multiplayer. Because I can see them, but they're not lit up. Try turning them off. Now turn them on again.
Anything?
Now maybe it just doesn't translate. Maybe it's like a custom light, so it doesn't translate across multiplayer. And I can fly your echelon, Steve.
Yeah, gonna carry the descent through to the 7,000.
Okay.
And we're gonna go about 3,000 feet per minute.
That's a nice picture. You ever done formation flying, Ian?
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay, cool, because we love it. Best part of flying together is flying together. Oh, let's give Connor a nice little view out of his left window, Steve. Go on, screenshot it, Con.
I am making a screenshot away. Getting the angles, aren't I?
Yeah. It's all about how you put the angles on it. Yeah. Dropping back to right hand echelon. Actually, scratch that. Steve, can you move right as well? And I'll move right of you.
Yeah, copy.
Turn left heading 125.
Dropping down below him.
Roger. Just because, then make it a left brake, Connor.
Copy.
Waiting for you to rejoin him here. No vids on yourself, Steve. Where are you?
Rejoining now, coming up.
Okay. Oh, have you? Go on. Go on, son. We're going straight in from here, Con.
Yeah, I'll line this up.
Roger. Just try and keep it tight.
Have one of you selected a weapon?
No, but air-to-air radar will make you blip, mate. It's just telling you that you're being detected. If you're not getting...
It just sounds different.
No, it just means you're being locked.
Alright.
Oh, Steve, I got your refueling probe out of you.
Negative.
Right, no worries. Might wish to be a little bit of desync.
What about now?
Too far to see. You, where have you got Connor? Because I've got you a little bit high.
Yes, I lost him G20.
Oh, okay. I'll leave a gap for you. Let's make it 300 knots, run and brake, Con.
Okay, I'll speed up to that now.
I want to see 2G from you at least. No more, no more than 2.5.
Put up to 300 knots now, I'll be slow. Ish.
Yeah, I'm loving his ishes. Shows the skill of a pilot when his airspeed's an ish speed. Brilliant, Connor. I'm staying. I'm going to be doing touch and goes though. Is anyone else in for that?
I'll stay in the circuit for
No, it'd be a full stop for me.
Such a fanny, Steve.
Like to my, I like you, bitch.
Don't mind. Done my hours. I'm waiting for your aeroplane to stop creating cron trails. Go on, move up.
Turn left heading 099.
Roger, tighten it up. I'm on your right, Steve, so don't come right, stay with him.
Send 5,000.
QNH set 2991.
Set.
Oh, nice. Pretty much a long final now, isn't it?
Pretty much, yeah.
I like that. Gives us lots of time. Nice little end to a ferry flight, this. And I got landing light coming up. Mine's on. Yours don't come on, does it? Until you extend your gear. Actually, I don't think mine does. Mine's on in the gear well. I better turn it off.
Yeah, I was gonna say, got one on Steve, but not you.
Yeah, I've just turned mine off.
Putting down to 1,000.
Roger. Got this cloud coming up. See if we can stay below that. Keep visual.
Can do.
Cheers. I got to night vision just to help maintain visual on you.
Tower view is just a street.
Just blobs of light.
A string of lights.
You're gonna make it tight for finals, Steve, yeah?
Yeah, I'll do.
Cool. It's right at the minute. Oh, Jesus, that's weird. That is cool. Everyone knows what I'm talking about right now, right?
Yeah.
Cloud moving effect. The in-cloud effect.
Oh yeah, in a cloud?
Hey?
In a cloud now?
Not now, I'm out of it.
I am. Well, I'm out of it now.
Okay. Slight desync of where your exact cloud is.
That's great though, mate. It's like when you said it, it was happening to me just exactly the same time.
Yeah, so you knew what I was saying. Because I got night vision on as well, it makes it look so weird. It's cool, especially on P3D because it's enhanced even more by the built-in weather way, the way it spawns clouds and stuff. Can't wait to do an Airbus flight with some cloud. At the minute, my last flight I did, there was 0 cloud and it was night time anyway. It's nice weather, how dare it. 12 miles. Close this fucker up. Can you fly wingtips with him, Steve, or is that going to be too difficult?
Bit cocky, man, isn't he?
Well, no, I'm just asking him to fly wingtips. I know he can. But it's night, so I don't know if it's a little bit more of a hassle. Hey, we know how to formation fly, Connor.
Did I?
Oh, you know the theory, yeah. Practice is different.
Oh, he's such a bum.
We've all seen your formation flying. 4-mile gaps.
Okay.
Call the brake.
Just from left a bit.
Left, Steve. There you go. Joining up on the right.
Well, he jumps me there a bit.
Yeah, we'll go back a bit and let him overtake. Shouldn't be too much of a hassle. There you go, rejoin.
Get ready for the break.
Roger.
Pretty cool.
I'll break early. Ascot 7 breaking.
Love it. No flares. Oh, disappointing.
Where's your free braking lifts?
There he is. Give someone break, break, break. Give someone downwind touch and go 2 ahead.
Freeze downwind to land with 092.
Yeah, enjoy your long downwinds, boys.
You can talk, bitch. I'm cutting in front of you. With the 310s, late finals, 390 lengths. He's coming down.
Give someone turning in number 2. Gates coming down.
Enjoy your long finals, fella.
Fuck, I backfired, innit? I've got 7 10 finals.
Yeah, see in 10.
I love zooming out in tower view and just seeing like 2 other aircraft in a pattern.
Fuck me, these lights are so blurry, aren't they?
Yeah.
These runway lights, it's so blurry. It's weird on the eyes, and it's not because there's any haze. They just are blurry model. Gibson 1 going around.
Who's on ground brakes then?
Pull up, pull up.
Where's the 3BK to alive?
Gibson 1 downwind, touch and go, 1 ahead. Touch and go, you can't.
Yeah.
Roger. What are your flaps set to?
3 out of 4.
Oh, not 5 out of 7.
No.
No. Do you not use the standard?
I'm on full now, mate, if that makes you happy.
Oh. Hey, full? Why you got
I'm
full
on-
flat?
I always use full.
No, you shouldn't.
I am.
Okay. Well, not following SOPs there, are we? Well, we're not. Fly how you want, I guess. Qualified now. Crash it. It's your fault.
Freezing the block signed up.
Gibson 1's going around. Gibson 1's downwind. 1 landing. Gibson 1 turning finals, touch and go.
Runway clear. And then downwind.
Pull up, pull up.
910 touch and go, Ascot 7.
Give someone turning downward.
How many circuits are you doing in a row? Put me to shit.
A bit faster than you. These bloody runway lights, I think they're killing frame rates, mine.
Yeah, I found that.
Feels like it. I'm gonna go park up next to Steve.
Yeah, I think so.
You wait until we're landed here, Steve, or not?
But man, mate, jump in now if you want.
Yeah, I'm gonna jump in full stop.
Pop it.
Give someone 5.
There. I'll tell it now myself.
Cool.
Pull up, pull up.
Get someone on the ground. Brakes on. That was weird. Even though my gear was down, it was weird. It was like my gear was under the runway almost. Strange.
That's 7 finals.
Vacated, so I need to remember to turn my... Steve, is there a way of turning your tiller access off when you're in fighter jets without having to reset it? Is there a way of just disabling FSU IPC accesses? It's the only one I've got.
Not that I'm aware of, mate.
So, do you disable yours, do you?
I don't actually have them set in Fsx, it's only in P3D.
Oh, okay. Gives one vacated holding. It definitely messes with it. Here we go, axis assignment.
Yeah, they're getting my frames as well.
There you go, that should now be disabled. Yes, it is.
Yeah, leave it on.
Engine.
Give someone
Engine.
shut down.
Plus you can go by the biz.
Say again?
I said that's great, you can go by the biz.
Need one after this one. 4 hours coming up to. 3 AARs. Nope, 4 AARs. 1 top up on departure and 3 en route. You got your flaps retracted, Connor?
Me?
Yeah.
No, not at the moment.
Oh, right, okay. He's not very good at normal procedures, is he? Love it. To be honest, you can fly it how you want when I'm not watching. Nah, as long as you don't crash it and you're flying it, don't really matter, does it? Each to their own on how realistic they want to fly.
Firing shots now, aren't you?
Why are you parked there? That's what I want to know.
Because
That's the bloody
like
taxiway.
parking Bay 13. Mate, if you're loading on like parking Bay 13, this is what it is.
Nah, it isn't. It's on the line, mate.
Not mate, it's just...
Yeah, it might load there and then you have to reselect it and it loads you properly. But you got the scenery installed, yeah?
Yeah, yeah.
It definitely loads you a lot further forward than that. It's alright, mate, we'll get the techies to tow you on 100 foot in front.
All the movers do anyway, mate, so...
Oh, Andy's turned his nav lights off. Oh, this guy, Steve-o. Pirate filed.